What's up, everybody? Today we're back on the Aloha to install Red Hat 7.2 from 2001, and this version actually comes with a separate install of Star Office 5.2. So I'm gonna shut this down and get the SD card swapped out so I don't have to redo all the Windows Me install. And while I'm doing that, I'll go over a little bit of what's been going on with the Aloha in the last few months, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Molten Software. First and foremost, the thing that was the biggest issue I had with the Packard Bell Aloha was the missing plastic on top. Thanks to 3D printing and Fusion 360, I was able to design and print a replacement part for that. It does have two sections because my printer is small, but in the future I'll get a bigger printer and print it the right way. This power supply, I haven't been able to use the Aloha for long periods of time because it smells like burning plastic or hair, I guess. It's all cleaned out, and I don't see any issues with the capacitors, but I can't really tell. Power supply is, over 25 years old, so it's probably best that let it rest for a while. So I designed a bracket to go in its place to hold a 60 millimeter fan, and then a shroud to kind of duct the air out, because I'm using a Pico PSU. This is a 160 watt version of it, and I got it all slotted in there. And my first revision of it the first print, I guess, has the wrong size cutout for the barrel jack. So you'll see there's a ring super glued on the outside. But otherwise it works fine. And I did reprint it with the right size hole. So I'll have the files for that. If anyone has a device like this that wants to use a Pico PSU, this will also work on the NEC PackMate machines that are the same as this, and also the Slimline ES. So I got it all tied up there, and it's ready to go for some 2000s Linux shenanigans. There we go. All right, anyway, just go ahead with the regular install. I'm glad that whatever resolution this is using, it's just got that rolling, it's not flickering. Cannot allocate partitions as primary partitions.
This sucks that it can't automatically. I know we need swap, and it's supposed to be, it would double your RAM, so let's do 1024, and then do the slash, and this can be $12 gigabytes. Creating a boot dish. See. Oh, remove all partitions on the system. Oh. Yeah, wipe the disk. There we go. Okay. Oh, it needs a 5 megabyte boot partition. And then just everything else in slash and swap is at the end. Alright. I haven't manually partitioned in a long time. Grub is the default. Yeah, I'll use that. No password. DHCP. No firewall. I don't need it. Oh, it comes with KDE. It's only another 190 megabyte. The games is 30 megabyte. Oh no, it's 71. I don't want the software development. Graphical interface. It's detecting the onboard graphics. We don't want that. We have a ATI. Oh, this might not be in here. We have a Radeon. $9,200. Yeah, that's newer than this. Just go with Radeon generic. I just saw it. Oh, actually, and it's a 64 megabyte card. I thought I had disabled the Intel graphics in the BIOS. Guess not. This should be loads faster than installing Red Hat 3 on a 486, but who knows? This does have the CD-ROM out of a PowerMac G3 instead of what was in this machine. I have to find out. DVD, IDE DVD player. Alright, I'll shut up and speed this part up in editing. With 53 out of 500 some packages remaining, it asked for disk 2. I wonder why this disc is so loud compared to the last one. Cool. That took 27 minutes. I'm going to remove this disc because it is very loud. Or not. But I think I will let it create a boot disk. Why not? And obviously I don't need a boot disk because it installed the bootloader to the hard drive, but you never know what I could use that for some other time. I'm pretty sure this is the Red Hat 3 boot disk I'm overwriting, but I've already wiped that partition, so it's all good. This is a Multiscan 15 SF. I'm going to start with GNOME, but we will check out KDE. And it's all good. Let's go ahead and let this reboot. Pop this disk out. I wonder why the CD door is sticking again. I guess because it's vertical. Oh, nice. Nice looking grub screen here. Let's hopefully it figures out how to use that ATI Radeon 9200, since that's newer than this OS. I miss seeing these long ass verbose boot ups. Oh, I thought first. Oh no, it can't start X. Yeah, it looks like it's stopped. Shoot. No screens found. No matching device, for instance. Shoot. Even though it knows it's using this, it's trying to use... Hang on. Let's see if I can disable the onboard graphics. Otherwise, I might have to use them. And we're going to be screwing around with X free 86 again to set the X settings. Primary graphics adapters, add-on VGA. I can't disable that. Shoot. CPU's running 53 Celsius. All right. Got to reconfigure the graphics driver. I think it's just XF setup or XF86 setup. QA explanation point. Enter is how you get out of V. Oh man. Control delete is how you exit. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's just boots off the hard drive. Yeah, we don't need that. I need to figure out what the command is to reconfigure the graphics. I was trying to find a copy of that, like one of those Linux Bible books. They're on the archive, but you can't read them or download them. I'm probably going to skip all of this until I get it fixed. The command to fix everything is just setup, like Windows 3. X configuration. Okay. Alright. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's just use the generic config. I don't know what it is. The freaking graphical installer works just fine, but I guess it just doesn't like that video card. But I don't really want to use onboard graphics based on selections you make, but it won't let me choose. It won't let me choose anything else other than this. Well, to no one's surprise, I've gone ahead and pulled the Radeon out so we can bow down to our robot overlords, and we'll see if that makes any difference. I guess I don't really need to modify the BIOS because why does it get a... Oh, I know what happened. I think I hit the SD card. I wish the monitor wouldn't turn off right away. What the heck? All right. I must have pulled the SD card out. Yeah, alright. Just keeps getting better. There's nothing plugged in. God damn it. So it appears that my IDE to SD card adapter has took a shit. Yeah. Well, I don't have any other IDE media at the moment, so let me confirm and make sure that that's what happened, because it could just be the SD card went bad. If this SD card boots Windows Me, then all is well, but it's weird that taking the PCI video card out started all this. Alright, so clearly something's not good now. What the fuck is it doing? Alright, well, as you can see, something clearly has happened from taking out the PCI graphics card. Primary master HDD run setup. Okay, it's just frozen. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to leave it. So that IDE to SD adapter is toast, because it's detecting the drive at 34 megabytes and it's 16 gigabytes. And the disk or the SD card I had in there before was 64 gigabytes and it worked just fine. Now neither of them work, so great. Since we're not going to be able to use that IDE to SD, this guy, I pulled it out, and I also pulled out the video card and threw a USB 2.0 card in there so we can see if we can use a USB storage device. Okay, here's the current state of affairs. I have the Red Hat disk in. I'm sitting on the BIOS ready to save the boot order settings. And I have a USB 3.0 cradle with the 80 gig SATA hard drive plugged in to the USB card. Fingers crossed. This cradle has a purple LED if it starts to read the disk, so we'll see. But yeah, if this works, starting the installer from scratch, and we'll catch it up to where we left off last time. I'll skip the install if it works, obviously. No valid devices were found. Dang. Oh, it just restarts? So the USB doesn't work to boot, or isn't detected in the Linux installer with the flash drive or the hard drive. But I just switched the IDE ports around on the motherboard and hooked the SD card to IDE back up, and now it's detecting it. So we're just gonna see if that boots. Maybe some things just aren't meant to be explained. Like why this just worked all of a sudden. So yeah. Maybe the IDE to SD card adapter just doesn't work on the secondary IDE channel. So I need to find another regular IDE cable so that I can fish it underneath the CD and put the IDE adapter or the SD card adapter back where it goes underneath there. Because right now that round cable is too thick for that, and it doesn't fit back here for the CD very well. If I had the standard power supply in there would be no room for it at all. So yeah, I was gonna button this back up to test, but I guess we'll just mess with it for a little bit here now. So I had to screw around with the monitor settings for a little while, but this is about as good as I can get with it not being completely flickery. This is 800 by 600 at 60 hertz, so I got that one random refresh line going down. If I put my phone in 60 FPS, then it freaks out, so 30 it is. But we're finally here at Red Hat, and we're starting with GNOME, and to change your resolution in Red Hat 7.2, you need to be logged in to the machine as root, not sudo. And then you open X configurator, capital X, and go through the prompts and set your settings. All right, so when you are dropped into the desktop for the first time, it opens Nautilus here with, at least I think this is Nautilus, yeah, the web browser, but being used as file browser. And it's very Windows 98 like, or if you had 95 with the desktop update from the Internet Explorer 4 CD, you would get, you know, the sidebar with the HTML over here. But the first thing I noticed is, what is this icon? It's like a chicken nugget or a human heart. Oh, it's a conch. Nautilus is a shell, what do you call that? Well, yeah, it's a seashell. They're calling it a shell. So is Nautilus just a file browser in this version? I thought it was the web browser. Well, it kind of works like a web browser, so I'm assuming if I put a URL in here, it's gonna open a web browser. No, oh sweet, it just loads. Oh, we got the Mac. I was expecting that to go full screen. You double click title bar. So I guess it's not really loading. It did pull up, you know, the name of my website. And it shows the last time I edited it. That's pretty sweet. Let's open it with Mozilla. Get rid of this sidebar. It's too much. As you can see, this is one of the older. This is a build of Mozilla from 2001. It's just Netscape. Clearly it's working, or it's connected to the internet, but it can't render my page. Does Frog find? Frog find works. Why doesn't my site not working? I have a non-SSL version of my site, so it should work. It doesn't really work with that Mozilla. Let's see. Got a few other web browsers in here. Galleon. I thought this wants to use Google in 2001. It has HTTPS already? Whoa. Is this the URL bar? No one knows. So Galleon is also Mozilla. And it doesn't like my stat counter at the bottom. Modern browsers just block it because it's Java. Oh, there we go. For some reason it doesn't work. Alright, anyway. So let's look at the rest of the system. Stop screwing around the internet. We are logged in as my user account, and for whatever reason... Oh, what am I... Oh, okay. Let's move the clock. Can't. Those are mini icons? No. Oh, it's talking about in the... Got it. Doesn't actually. There we go. I was just trying to get the clock back on the screen. So it's 4:35. Today is Thursday, April 30th. What do we have for background options? We have a gradient, and we have propaganda. What is this? This is all tiles? Sick. Alright. I don't know why they're hiding there in a folder called propaganda. I like that tile. Alright. So, what kind of programs did we get? A diagram, editor, calendar, address book, got Jedit, time tracker tool, Nautilus with the shell, numeric, which is Excel, Abbey Word, Emacs is Emacs, LCal or iCal. It's a calendar. Alright. Ooh, got a lot of games here. Tux Racer. Got FreeCiv on the disc. This same gnome. Oh, yeah, it's exactly as I thought. This is something I was playing immediately when the first time I ever used Red Hat with gnome. And this is kind of like, I guess I want to say it was like reversey, but it's not. So you just click on the matches until they're gone, and I guess it's more like Pop It. I don't know if you remember that game. It was like a bunch of balloons, but yeah, you go for the matches, and I would just choose all the one suit first, and it can be any number as long as there's something touching it. Looks like I got rid of all the orange, so then you go for the brown, or these are the moons. And you get points based on, like the big pulls you got here. So that's everything. So now I match those. Look, high score. And so the goal is to just clear the board, but yeah. Yes. So what else do we got? We got some more games, but yep, came with the GIMP. Got a PDF viewer. What's XDVI? DVI viewer for text files. Sane is for scanning. It's electric eyes. Oh, that is such small text at the top there. Red Hat Shadow Man logo is registered trademark of Red Hat. Okay. What does this do? It must be an image converter. I can't tell. All right. So on the internet, we got an FTP client, we got IRC client, IRC, LDAP. Let's go. I didn't know they were using the lightweight directory, like Active Directory. I guess LDAP is used elsewhere, but that's cool. Game is an AOL client. Galleon is that web browser we were trying. Balsa email. Newsreader. Got an ICQ clone for Unix. That's funny. Sound recorder, audio mixer, CD player, XMS. Oh, MMS, if you're unfamiliar, is a open source clone of Winamp. You have everything on here you practically need. Oh, and I already set a screensaver because I wanted to leave this running overnight to make sure the Aloha didn't burn up with the new power supply. Yeah, I mean, it's got pretty much everything on here. I did install literally everything, but it's a shame. Oh, gotta put the eyes. It's a shame that the web isn't working. Oh, these are just applets, like. Why did it move everything over? If I do move, I gotta do it. That's annoying. All right, and I'm not clicking on any more applets because that's a pain in the ass. All right. So let's get this machine named. Settings. Sorry, the systems. background reminds me of the Windows NT4 backgrounds, like Red Moon, or I'm getting that confused with XP's background. There's a NT4 background that looks sort of like this without the balls in it. This is what I don't want. Host name. No hyphen. Oh, screw it. There was internet configuration. I don't need to create a connection, it was already online. It's weird that Internet Explorer from like way back when works just fine for the old internet, but for some reason like niche stuff doesn't work. Oh, I thought this I just really loaded a website just now and I was really confused. For being saved on the disk, it's kind of glitchy. All right, does regular Netscape have the ability to go to my website? Yeah, look. Why does Netscape work just fine? And Mozilla from the same year doesn't. Obviously my hit counter doesn't work, but that's fine. Yeah. So this is the machine here we are on. What? Okay. PB2/ yeah. I don't know why that link doesn't work. And I don't know why this image is in here. Oh, it's a GIF. CH01001.gif. Watch it work. Not found. I guess I'm missing a file. And then transparency on this file doesn't work. Oh, that's a PNG. Okay. But yeah, this is a newer image I took from my iPhone. These two images were from the active dock CD-ROM. But yeah, anyway, so on my website, I have a whole Aloha page that has literally everything I found or know about these machines, and all of the machines that they sold in Japan that were like based, or the Aloha was based off of, and then in other countries they also have some. But have everything we know about it, all of its specs for the different variations. I have all the drivers now for Windows, and you got the BIOS tool, so you can change your BIOS boot logo. Got some wallpapers I made, and I finally got that plastic piece because I just made it. So yeah. Can you open a zip file on here? Let's see. Look at that. All those things that it installed. It even has an icon for a compressed file. And no zip tool. What? That seems like an oversight. There's no way. All right. What about the software installer? Does this use the CD? Find zip. All right. So this is just going to show everything that we have installed. That's really crazy that there's no zip. Archiving. Unzip. And I have it. Okay, so we just gotta do from command line. So unzip pb wall.zip. Oh, look at that. Just no GUI version. They're bitmaps because this is for Windows. Oh, it can view them. Yeah. Cool. Which one is this? I think I want that red one. Can you set as wallpaper from here? No. Can I change to it? Home? Yeah. I want the red one. And centered. Scaled. There we go. All right. Well, oh, yeah. And that's GNOME. Now let's see how KDE operates. So we can do session, KDE, and I think TWM is on here also. Tim's Window Manager, or Tiny Window Manager. But I'm just gonna look at KDE real quick, and then I think I'll call it a day. You have chosen KDE for this session, but your default setting is default. Do you wish to make KDE? No, not yet. That's throwback right there. Oh my God, the sound works. And that is way too long. Your default language is C? Alright. KDE. Oh. I can switch to Mac. Application startup notification. Busy cursor. None. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave a KDE default. iCandio meter. Put that all the way up. All the effects. I have a 1 gigahertz Pentium 3 now. Just change the wallpaper because I said add more iCandy. Platinum. Redmond. A very common desktop. Oh, it keeps changing everything. It's so magical. If you drag a file from Conqueror, alright. So, wow. So we got a little bit. Oh, we got way more stuff in KDE. Got a fractal generator in here. Oh man, yeah, there's so much more stuff in KDE. Alright, I'd have to try Conquer or web browser and see if it's just as bad as Mozilla was. Oh, got a glitch. HTTP. Look at that. Conqueror loads it just fine. Font looks a little weird. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the same. Okay, if I click on the Packard Bell website, what is its deal? Because, oh, it doesn't have a slash after it on the hyperlink. That's on me, but. So these work if they're HTML files. Yeah. All right. Nope. Don't open a mail. There's so many sound effects on here. It's hilarious. All right. That's good for now. What's the terminal look like? Just what? Sound effect for just opening a window. This is like Windows 98 plus. All right. Got MIDI synthesis on here and a MIDI player. You got all the KDE versions of Office stuff. Oh, holy crap. Candolph. Yeah. Look, they got the killer moon phase app from *Halt and Catch Fire*. Oh, I put it on the dot. Yeah, taskbar. That's funny. HP LaserJet control panel. Tell me it didn't find my printer and install this. Oh. No, it didn't. That would have been pretty sweet. It's a very random applet. Because I have an HP LaserJet. Okay, and this is, the programs is GNOME's menu. That's pretty cool. The screen isn't centered, and I don't remember how to degauss. Oh. There we go. Alright. What I did want to look at was, I am kind of interested in their Office program. It's gonna get me every time. So it's K Office. Mandrake. That's pretty cool. Alright. Those sound effects are insane. Alright. Are Are the screensavers different? Oh, I guess I wanted to see what else do they have on here. Oh, see, yeah, this is what I expected to happen in Gnome. Bunch of tile. Yeah. Chicken songs. That's a weird name. That was pretty cool. Alright, well. Not so much going on here. There's a lot to look at. I'm kind of overwhelmed, actually. I don't know where to start. Yeah, for now, I think this is good. I think I want to set a screensaver and take a break from the computer for a little while. But yeah, this is really funny that the sound works. It did not work at all in Gnome unless it just doesn't have sounds. I mean, it didn't have... Jesus. It didn't have wallpapers, so maybe it doesn't have sound effects either. Oh, where's the volume control on this actually? You would think it would be in the tray, but it's not. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want random. There was a snow. It's like X snow. Oh, this is kind of cool looking. Oh, look at that. OpenGL works just fine. You know, this looks familiar. The Matrix already in there. Only the first one had been out by this point. That's pretty sweet. Tux. All right. Yeah, that one's funny for now. So I think I'm gonna call it a day, but I appreciate you joining me on getting this set up. And the next time you see the Aloha, I promise it'll all be in one piece. And if you don't mind liking and subscribing, if I'm not too annoying, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much and have a good day.